It's definitely very tough, especially coming from a guy who's been through hell and back, in my opinion. A leader on this team, one who you could count on day in and day out, practice, game, whatever it was, he was always going to give it his all. So it's tough to lose a guy like that. Hopefully, we'll win enough games for him to get back in time and him be able to come back and make an impact. So it's unfortunate. Again, especially with what he's already been through, what he's been able to overcome already is incredible enough. But, we all wish he was here.
Odell, when you look at the game film, what's the biggest difference that you can personally see from the Week 1 Dallas Cowboys defense and the Week 14 Dallas Cowboys defense?
They're making plays. It has a lot to do with their offense as well. When an offense is rolling and they're scoring points, they're holding the ball. Defense only has to come up with a few stops every now and then. The offense gets the ball back. They hold it for another 7-8 minutes. It makes it a lot easier for a defense when the offense is controlling the game.
Odell, how much do you guys need your offense to kind of play that role?
You have to. This is a red-hot offense. Not taking anything away from the defense, but it's a difference when your offense controls the game. You control the clock. You control, the position of the field. You pretty much control it all. So, like I said, they do a very good job at it, and we need to do a good job at keeping their offense off the field and minimizing their attempts.
What is the right balance for you guys? I mean, 1 week Sterling doesn't get any targets, next week big. What is the right balance in your
I don't know. Just spread it around. Just move around, play fast. I feel like when you play fast, it makes it harder for other teams. They may make mistakes, or even if you play fast and you make a mistake, at least you're making it full speed. I think it's a lot harder for defenses to adjust and call what they want to call when the offense is moving at such a fast pace. I feel like the defense will worry about lining up more. So definitely need to find ways to get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, and like we've been preaching, we just need to be more productive on offense, whatever the case may be. Just got to be more productive.
Odell, Ben McAdoo backed you up on the cheating call, saying
it's not really any point in talking about it. Nothing's going to change. You're sitting there wasting breath.
about your reaction to him backing you up on that.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Like I said, everybody knows what's going on the field. Everybody could see it. Stevie Wonder could see it. It is what it is. You can't do anything about it. There's no point. I don't even know why. I shouldn't even have brought it up, because it's always a lose-lose situation, bringing something up. Either you're speaking out on it and now you're trying to defend yourself, or the other way around, you're complaining. So either way it goes, I should have probably never brought it up. It's really irrelevant. Nothing's going to change. No calls are going to be made because of what I say now. So you just got to keep playing. You know what you're going against. It's the Giants versus everybody, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
How much more of a burden do you feel the offense has with JPP out now? Does that put more pressure on you?
I mean, there's still 11 other guys who play defense, and now it's time for guys to step up. I was talking to Owa today and said, "This is where you make your name." You know what I mean? It's your time to shine. We all know what you can do. It's time for you to go out and do it. And I think he's fully ready to accept that role. Like I said, it's unfortunate when a guy like JPP goes down. Someone who, since I've been here, I've looked up to. If I need advice, I'll ask him, for advice or whatever the case may be. He's always been there for positive reinforcement or constructive criticism or whatever you need out of him. He's always been there.
But does the offense feel? I mean, do you, as an offense, feel a little bit more burdened that you might have to be scoring more points?
If the offense was the only part of a football game, I think I would still feel like we need to score as many points as possible. It makes it's a lot harder to beat us if there was 40 points on the board, if there's 35 points on the board. And that's just always been my mentality, being an offensive guy. Even when I was watching the Steelers play, and they're up on us and they're going for it on fourth. And it's not a disrespect thing. It's that I don't even want you to have a chance. I want to end the game. Our foot's on your throat. I'm going to step on it. I'm not going to just ease off of it. So, like I said, we need to score more points. got to be more productive. Just got to overall execute better.
Is that the goal for this offense, to finally put your foot on someone's throat?
I mean, I think that's always been the goal. It's a matter of happening or not happening. So to beat a team like this, that's gonna be the only way. Got to outscore them. Defense got to make more stops in their defense. We got to do more on special teams, and we'll see what happens come Sunday. It's a very good team that we're going, very, very good team that we're going against. So just gotta wait and see.
Does it get any better than a nationally televised game against your arch rival at home in front of your fans?
I mean, it's not much more you could ask for in the NFL. Sunday Night Football going against the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, it's pretty much everything. So it's a lot of fun. It's awesome to be in these moments and opportunities. So hopefully we come out, we play our best.
When you guys won, memories of your last Sunday night game against them at home?
Not that I can remember. Not that I could think of. I think last time we played them Sunday night, we lost. So that's still what I remember. So, like I said, we got to come out, and this is the playoff game for us in my mind, and so are the rest of them. You got to win 8 games, and that's how I look at it. Is you got to win 8 games straight.
Odell, you guys obviously won opening night. No one could have seen them winning 11 straight, I don't think. How would you describe how well they played and really what they've been doing the last 3 months?
Execution. Executing. They're getting it on third downs. They're getting it on fourth downs, and that kills teams. They're taking 7-8 minutes out of a quarter. That deflates the other team. You're sitting on the sideline, biting your fingernails, your legs crossed, you're laid back on the bench, you're waiting for your opportunity. By the time the offense gets out on the field, you know how this game works. There's going to be some TV timeout, a double TV timeout. It's Sunday night. So it feels like you're sitting around for 40 minutes to go out there. And then in times we've gone 3 and out, and then you go sit right back down, and they have it for another 7-8 minutes. So it's a matter of us. When we do get on the field, you have to be productive. You can't just give it back to them, because they will. Next thing you know, first quarter's gone, and we've only had 1 possession. So you can't let it be that type of game.
When you're a receiver and you're in Dez's shoes, he'll like 1 catch, 8 yards the first time and you play a team. Is that sitting you when you go and you play him the second time?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to come out here and have 1 catch, 8 yards again. And I know that for sure. I'm happy to see that he's finally getting back to being a little more of himself. Coming off a foot injury, it's a mind thing. Anytime you want to make a cut, you're going to think about the position of your foot. How, if I make this cut, am I going to be able to sustain and hold and be strong enough to come out of this break? So it's a lot that goes into lower extremity injuries. So like I said, I'm just happy to see him back out there snagging balls and scoring touchdowns, something he's been doing for a very, very long time. But like you say, anytime you go against a team and you didn't put your best foot forward the first time, you're going to come back around with a vengeance.
Told you this? I know you're friendly with him.
Nah, it's just we Scorpios. Our mindset's pretty much the same. It's like a friend of mine, a brother of mine, and I already know. I don't even have to ask him. If I were to text him right now, I'd be like, "What you gonna do Sunday?" He's gonna say, "You already know." And you know what I mean? It's just it's a hunger thing, and I know he's very hungry, and they're on a roll right now. I'm sure they don't want to lose it. We're the only team that's beating them. I'm sure that's on their mind too. They feel they could be 12-0, and they're going to come out and try and prove that they should be undefeated this Sunday. And it's a big challenge ahead.
Have you shared your opinion Have you shared your opinion with your teammates about this being a playoff game in your mind, or will you? Do you think it's important that people know that?
I haven't yet, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows what it is. It doesn't. It's nothing really hidden. Everybody knows we're playing Dallas. They're in the Division 1. If the records weren't even the case, Dallas is still in our division. So right now we're only focused on that, and then you can worry about the rest after. But got to take care of this. Obviously, it's a must-win. Period. Just got to beat them. They're a very good team. They're playing at a high level. So it should be a lot of fun. It should be a nice challenge.